Did you guys did anything my HTML CSS? Give me your sites, whatever you did. Okay, let me see what you did. Satya, Sunny, DIFF, diff, Tuffy, TA, .netlify, .app. What does it mean by Tuffy? It looks good actually, but some problems are there. If I have to say the problems, this is too edgy, the logo. If the logo comes here, align with this, it would be good. Second, see this, everything is in red color is not good. I know that your theme is red color, but at least some things red, some things black. It's good. And underline is not good. You can make it underline disappear. Home about all products, contact. It's nice. Add to cart button also. You put a cart there. That's lovely. Go down here. I think this all also have some effect. Good decoration things, good things. Realistic Christmas decoration things. Some gap has to be there. But loud, you put the flux box. Flux box. Nice. If you put add to cart button, it would be lovely. Contact page. Oh, you put the contact page. That's so good. All products page. All the products are coming it here. But don't you see the images got shrunk somewhat better? So you used Bootstrap for this. It is completely responsive. About good. Here again, headings are having another color blue. Account. Create an account. It has to be centered. But this is Bootstrap form. I know that. Good. Right click. Inspect. Lovely. This is responsiveness. Where is menu? See, it's not too responsive. I want this to be responsive. Okay. But this is good attempt. Really nice. Next one, sir. Huh? Shoes rack. Shoes factory. Dot netlify dot app. Looking really good. I love the logo. And you put a slider similar to ours, which is shoes. Nice. If you write something on that images one, it would be more better kind of one. But still, home about, let's see home page. A slider is there. After the slider, you have a about section. You have best brands to buy and card section, which is a flux box. Add to cart. Nice. Buy now, which is going to the top. Formal shoes. Enter trusted partners. What is this spelling? I think details, right? Good. Copyright. Next. About. Oh, it's going single page. Designs. Sneakers. Oh, it's going everything in the same page. That is okay. This is good, ma. Nice. Need a little bit touch. It will work. Someone book selling Smitha. It is similar to my book bazaar, but they try to modify it, I think. Books images, it is mine only. They just changed it the images. Harry Potter one. Only the thing you need to care is each one is not same size. You need to put same size. But loved it. Nice. Okay. Next. Any other, sir? Sir? 1 minute. About profile dot netlify dot app. Looks good, but the problem is the image is having some watermark. Sheikh Shahrukh web developer. If you click on it, it will come. Perfect. About me. It is not going to any page. And here you are having these links. Here you are having your projects. This is good to show all your projects. Nice. Nice. Come down. FAQs. Where is contact? Here. Menu button. Contact me. Going to contact page. Nice. Bootstrap. Loved it. Most people use Bootstrap. That's good. Next one, sir. Sir. W dash planner. Planner dot netlify. People who did, sir, they will understand these things will not happen in 1 minute or 2 minute. It will take some time. You did this, loved it. The design is top notch. Your dream wedding as simple as pie. Nice title. See more info. Love to see. And whenever see, can you see that effect? That's nice. Home. See under double underline. Click on this. Going here. Nice. Nice. Services. It's a template, right? It's a template. It's not what you took the template, right? It is a complete template. I can able to see that. W planner, planner, template, bootstrap. See the site. No, it's not the same site. Go here. Okay, then that was fine to me. But needs to be your own. I told you to bring it on your own. Imagine if you all do this on your own, that would look really good. That will make you a real designer. Okay. Showing someone's design is not good. This is nice. Discover.netlify. Someone did. Oh, this is also looking good. This is awesome. Discover. Popular camping spots. Featured products. Special product deals. Having animate. Stay update. This site is lovely. Shop. Login. Have some login. In login page, there is no header. It needs to be header. Nice. Next, my weather app. It is a simple weather prediction app. It's like you need JavaScript for this. Next one. Any other, sir? IP. IP 123 dot netlify dot app. Is it yours? Yes. Why this one is there? Why this photo? No, I didn't understand. First one, iPhone's photos are okay. Why this one? Huh? Oh, good, good, good. Having a video. Nice. Agar it's a phone ad, Ray. Ad girl. Next, iPhone 16, 15. Oh, when I go here, it is showing it different pages. Nice. And the pages are really lovely. Why iPhone? Some video. Good. Okay, it's an advertisement. It's a nice advertisement. Now, next one, sir. Any other? That's it. What about the remaining people, sir? Tell me the site names. Tell them. कुछ नहीं होता रे बोलो. नहीं. Anyone done any site? Please give it to me. I don't think so. Let's move on then. Online something named Devlord is there. Devlord College Management site. Looking good. His college site. Gallery. College ka gallery. Nice. With this effects, if you create something like this, people will buy that. Nice. See, guys, you can actually do, listen, wedding sites or college sites, school sites. Most of these sites are static only, and most of the sites are looking very shitty. So you go to one Dabba college and you tell them that you are having knowledge of web development, something, 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 and then tell them that you will build the site as simple, and you will build it for lesser cost. Show them some designs, and then they will give you money, and you will build it and you give it to them. Are you getting my point, ma? From day one, I am telling it, and you guys are not building it in class only. Is good. Next one, sir. Let's open VS Code. Someone did Mahabharat. The only point, some things are going up. Site is looking too awesome, right? Characters. You should put something characters. You should put all pages. Then the site will look good. HD images are top notch. Because of Kalki movie, people are interested in Mahabharata more now. Now, let's start. File, open folder. Let's open something. HTML, CSS, JavaScript 4. Whatever the JavaScript we discussed till now, I'm just gonna repeat it once. Whatever the JavaScript we know, I'm gonna repeat it once. Now, go to the top. JavaScript is introduced in 1995 by Brendan Eich, initially called as LiveScript but later changed as JavaScript due to the popularity of Java at that time. And then JavaScript is a client-side programming language, but there is one version of JavaScript which is Node.js also runs in server. And JavaScript, how do you write it? There are two ways you can write the JavaScript: internal JavaScript, external JavaScript. If you are writing internal JavaScript, you will write it there something script tag. Inside the script tag, you will write it. That is called internal JavaScript. If you are writing external JavaScript, you will create .js file and you will link the .js file using script src. And next, what is console? There are something called developer tools, Google developer tools. If you go to any website, open in browser, if you open any website in browser, if you right click, you will get something called Google developer tools by inspect. You will have options like elements, console, network, sources, perform, or memory, or application, or lighthouse. These are very, very important to check it any website. In that, there is one thing called console. Console knows everything which is happening in JavaScript. That's why we ask console to print some things. How we will ask, sir? Console.log. Console.log. Next, where, how do you declare a variables? Where? If you write it where, you will get the variable. Sir, is it the only way? No. We have some several ways like let const. We will use let. We will use also const. Okay. What is the difference? We'll discuss it later. The let and const. But before we discuss let and const, okay, the main interesting point where we will use until then as a variable, sir. Next, how to insert comments in JavaScript. In JavaScript, you can insert comments using double slash, or you can use it something called slash asterisk and ends with asterisk slash. Then how do you declare a variable in JavaScript? You can declare a variable in JavaScript using var or let or const. We use var. Data types. There are several data types, primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data types are numbers, strings, booleans, defines, null. We already understand numbers. Okay. Let me write it the notes of whatever we discussed in data types. Data types are of two types. Two types. Primitive, non-primitive. Data types are of two types, primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data types are of two types, primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data types are number, string, boolean, boolean, undefined, null, undefined, null. Next, non-primitive data types contains functions, arrays, objects. We need to cover these data types. After covering the data types, we'll cover operators, we'll cover loops that cover most of our language. Any doubts, sir, till now? Font size. Clear, ma? Now, let's write it. Today you will understand in JavaScript in somewhat depth way. Next, number. Number is used of any data type. Any numerical value. Number is used for any numerical value. Any numerical values. In point values, float values, double values, any numerical values, we will use something called numbers only. Numbers only. Okay. Now we can also use we can also use methods such as we can also use methods such as we can also use methods such as math methods, math methods, POW, CBRT, SQRT, SQRT, seal, floor, round, round, or apps, random, etc. etc. Or you can even have something like value of which will convert any number into any base. Okay. Next, strings. Strings are used, used of any alpha numerical values. Any kind of alpha numerical values. You can use strings. You can use strings. Any of alpha numerical values. You can use strings. Strings can be represented. Strings can be represented in single quotation or double quotation. You can write single quotation or double quotation. There is nothing wrong in it. Strings can be represented in single quotation or double quotation. There is nothing wrong in it. Chart, someone asked it, what is the use of seal method? Seal will give always up value. If you are trying to find seal of 2.1, it will actually give answer 3. Always I wanted to give some kind of up values, I will use seal. Sir, in HTML, in JavaScript, if you use single quotation or double quotation, there is nothing wrong inside the string. Next. Next. Strings also use strings also use strings also use some methods. Some strings also use some methods. Strings also use some methods such as strings also use methods such as length, string length, 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, starts with, ends with, um, concat, concat, huh? Split, join, what? Reverse. Reverse is for arrays. Substring is there. Substring, substring, length, 2 uppercase, 2 lowercase, starts with, ends with, concat, split, join, substring. Sorry? Uh, replace, right? Replace. You can use replace or replace all. Index of caret, character at particular index, or last index of, because index of will give only first index. Any more? Next. Boolean. Boolean is used. Boolean is used. Boolean is used to store, used to store values such as true or false. True or false. Any doubts, ma? True or false. Next, we will discuss undefined null. While discussing undefined and null, I will explain you different, ways like how the JavaScript will works actually. Let's understand how JavaScript works. Let's write a small code, sir, where a equals to 20, console.log a. If I write it a equals to a plus 2, console.log a, and b equals to, where b is equals to 30, and where c equals to a plus b, console.log c, Can anyone tell me what will be the output here? 20, 22, 52. 20, 22, and 52. Perfect. There is nothing wrong in it. Now, how it is running, how it is getting that particular value, that is what we will learn it. Okay. Now, let's go here. Browser. Every browser will have their own JS engine. Every browser will have their own JS engine, also called browser engine. Every browser will have their own JS engine, also known as browser engine. And this JS engine will have different names. Like, for example, in Google Chrome, JS engine, we call it as V8. Okay. Same thing for Opera. If you go for Edge, Chakra, if you are going for Firefox, Spider Monkey, like each one for Google Chrome, V8 is a JavaScript engine. So each and every point you will have different, each and every browser you will have different JavaScript engine which will run your application. How the JavaScript engine will work, sir? Now, let me start with this. Uh, do you guys know how to cooking, ma? Cooking dishes. How many boys know that? Good, you all will survive, Ray. Remaining boys, it's a life skill. You need to learn. It's highly important. Okay, you don't need to learn. How? The Jamana. Now, let's see, sir. Why I asked that? Today example, I will explain with that. If you are starting a cooking, what is the first thing you will take? Ingredients. Don't be too intellectual. They matchbox and all. No, that I'm not silly in that time. Okay, so it's serious one. So first thing you need ingredients list, right or not? Is it clear, ma? So the JavaScript goes for first ingredients. So it needs to run this. It needs to make recipe for this. Now, before it needs, first JavaScript will have a JS engine. The JS engine, which is also called V8 for Google Chrome, inside this JS engine, it will create something called execution content. Execution content. Execution content. First, whole program execution content, which is Google global execution content. This execution content is maintained by one object called window. What is the object, sir? Window. In this execution content, two things will happen. First one is memory section. Second one is execution section. First one is memory section. Second one is execution. I am explaining. I am explaining how the JavaScript will run in the browser. It's a kind of depth. Okay. So we are having one execution content. Inside the engine, there will be execution content, and that execution content will create in two parts. First part is memory part, second part is execution part. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? No, no. First, it reads all your program, sir. It reads all your program, not not in a depth way, like that, just in a like that. Then it will collect all the ingredients. If you see in my program, how many ingredients I need, how many variables I need, how many variables, sir? Three. What are they? A, B, C. That those are your ingredients, right or not? Sir, it will write it here. A I need, B I need, C I need. But it don't know the value of C A. It don't know the value of B. It don't know value of C. Why? Because it did not execute it only. Is it clear, ma? Dekho, I need to prepare a biryani. Okay. First, I have seen the ingredients like rice or some oil or some kind of masala or some chicken, something. But how much I have to put? I don't know because I did not read it till now. I did not watch it, the video. I did not even take the instructions. I just saw I need biryani, I need rice. That's it. Any doubts here? So initially they will take undefined. Undefined. Undefined literally means I don't know now, but I'm sure in future I will know. A random value which I don't know now, but in future I will know it, so that I will put now undefined. But it will be defined in future. Is it clear, ma? Now this B is also undefined. C is also undefined. Now, now all the things which are needed over na, right or not? All the things which are needed over, right or not, sir? In my biryani thing, whatever I need, everything got. Ho gaya. Now start running. First thing I read, where A is 20. What is A value, sir, till now? What is A value till now? Undefined. So then immediately, so I am reading my page. So first they said it like take 3 glasses of rice. Then I will be like, oh, I don't need whole bag. I need only 3 glasses. Let's take it out. So whenever I read this 20, I will be like, oh, I don't need this all. Let's make it only 20. So A value 20 ho jata. So before this first line, A value undefined hai. In this line, A value 20 ho jata. Because it executed now. Is it clear? Is it clear, sir? Any doubts? No. We will discuss line by line. Next. Now if I print A value, what it will print? Perfect. Imagine in this line only I printed B also. What it will print? Undefined. Okay. Next. A value A equals to A plus 2. That is simple. 22 ho jata. Then again print 22. Now B value 30. The moment I see this line, I will come here. I will change. Oh, A 30 hai. Then again, where C is A plus B. So it will be like, oh, this is also not right. 20 plus 30. 50. Then I will print the C value, which is 50. Oh, sorry, 22 now, 52. Slowly, it's not over. Does everyone understand it, sir? Everyone clear na? I will write a chota code. Tell me the answer for that. JS engine. JS engine. No. Index.html. Style.script.js. Now, exclamation, enter. Now, inside this, script src dot slash script.js. And I will go here, go live. And I will go here, right click. I will go here, inspect. And I will see in the inspect. Till now, nothing is done. Now go here. Now go here. Now close it here. Now. Any doubts, ma? No. Let's start, sir. Console dot log. Console dot log a where a is equals to 20 console dot log. Yeah. Can anyone tell me what it will be the output? Undefined 20. Undefined and 20. Perfect. Right answer. But did you observe like you are you do you any one of you know Java language? Java, C, C++, anyone you know ma? Now if you know that language, sir, in that languages can you write something like this? Why? You cannot use before declaration, right or not? I am declaring in which line? Second line. But which line I'm using? Yeah, this is called hoisting. Hoisting. In interview, they will ask you a question, what is hoisting? You can use the value, you can use the value before its declaration. Declaration. In JavaScript, you don't need to give data type. But JavaScript is dynamic data type. Based on the value, it will only take data type. You will never give data type. Hoisting means you can use the value before its declaration. Okay. Now, now, now focus more interesting thing. I will write a small function, sir. I know that we did not discuss the functions, but don't worry, functions are a simple topic. I will tell you later. I will write one function, so function x comma y console.log x comma y comma z. Let, not let, you can use var also. Z is equals to 25, 25 console.log z sum 2 comma 5. Now, if I see this process, functions means a specific work, sir. Already you are doing one work, that is global execution content. Global execution content is running, sir. Already you are working on global execution content. Right. Go here. GEC in global execution content you are working. Imagine here, and another function is there which is like sum. Control C. Now, global execution content. Sir, till this line, fine, sir. It's like imagine you are preparing the biryani and suddenly you need to do another process. Like you need to prepare the masala. Again, that's a different process, no? For that process, again you need to write the ingredients. Again, you don't know that ingredients. You will take all the ingredients as undefined. Then you will read the instructions. Then you will take whatever it is. Then each one will get defined and then we'll do work. Is it clear? That means the moment you come to this particular line, again, it will create another execution content, which is local execution content. What it is? Again, for this local execution content, again memory will be there. Again execution will be there. It's like again they will write inside this only for this one. It will create one execution content. Then it will declare what I need. I need Z only because remaining are coming only. Only I need Z. And Z1 initially undefined. And later here it will print undefined. But later Z is equals to 25. So automatically Z value here 25 ban jata. Are you getting my point, ma? But sir, how the program will understand which one is running first, which one is running second? To understand this, which one is running first and which one is running second, they will maintain one big stack. They will maintain one big stack. They will maintain one big stack that is called call stack. What it is called? Stacks are like a stack of books, sir. Last in, first out. Whatever comes last will run first. If I have to say in my example, the stack is like the cylinder. Imagine you are having only one cylinder. So you have only one stove. You can't run the things parallelly. Okay. You are doing some kind of biryani and suddenly you need to prepare the cashew also. Okay. So only the thing you have to do is remove that biryani, prepare the cashew, and then again remove the cashew and then continue your process. Okay. The moment your program sees this local execution content, first global execution content will go, and then local execution content will come. Whenever the local execution content comes, your program will first run this local execution content and throw it out, and then only it will run this global execution content. So last one which comes will go out first. Whole program I will show you practically also. Don't worry. That is called call stack. What it is called, sir? Call stack. These are the basic things. Call stack, global execution content, and hoisting are very important in JavaScript engine. Not only why I told this all because it will explain you why things values are undefined. Okay. Okay. Now let me run this whole program, sir. This program, I will run it. Go here, click here, run it here, right click, inspect, console. See, it printed the answers. I don't want it to print answers. Let's go to sources. Let's click here, script. This is my JavaScript now. Everyone see. First, where did I go, sir? Which tab I went? Sources. Right click, inspect. Right click, inspect. I went to sources. Okay. Now, sources, I can see my code. Now, click on this, sir. If you click on it, it will come a breakpoint. What it will come, sir? Breakpoint means your program will not run more than that line. I will stop my program here. I will stop my program here. Two breakpoints I put. Any doubts? Now, right side, can you see, sir? You okay? I will go very slow. Let me tell you. From now onwards, understand it very slowly. Okay? Because this is very important. If you did not get it till now, that is fine. Okay? Focus on this. This is my HTML connected to my JavaScript. In JavaScript, I wrote something. Is this clear, ma? Right or not? Sir, if I run my program, I will get my output now. But can I see it line by line how the output is coming? Is it showing how line by line output, sir? No. It is directly showing me the output. Is it showing me how it is running, sir? Is it showing, sir? No. But I want to see, sir. I want to see. Go to sources. Go to and inside the sources, when you see, click on this. If you click, it will create one breakpoint. Breakpoint means, sir, your program will not go over that line. Your program will not go over that line. Now I put two breakpoints, one inside, one outside. Till now, anyone have any questions? Till now, anyone have any questions, Online, is it clear? Online, is it clear, sir, till now? Yes. Now, focus here. Now, let's rerun. Let's rerun. Why, sir? You put a breakpoint now. Let's see, check. Now, your program stopped right now. You can see your program got stopped. Your program got stopped. Now, again, sir, I put some breakpoints and my program got stopped. How do you know, sir, it is stopped? Go to console. Anything printed, sir? Anything printed, No. Why? Because you put in first line only breaking point. You said don't run first line until I said. It did not run first line only. Imagine if it runs first line, what output it will print? If it runs first line, what output it will print, Undefined. Now we'll check it. Don't worry. We'll check it whether it is printing undefined or not. We'll check it. But before we checked it, sir, you said everything it will store na global execution. वो किधर है? नीचे जाओ. देखो here global execution content. Which object is maintaining that? Window. Which object is maintaining that? Window object. Go inside. Can you see value A? What is the value? You did not run first line also. You did not run the first line also. But before you run the first line only, your value is taken and is given as undefined. Is it clear? Are you getting my point, You did not run the first line. Okay. But still, it is having a value undefined here. Okay. Now, 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 what you want? I want A and I want one function sum. It will write both of them. It will write A and it will also have sum also. Somewhere it will write sum function also. Sum sum, somewhere it will write. See, sum function also it wrote. All the things you need, it will write, So step number one, your JavaScript, before it runs, whatever the variables you gave or whatever the functions you gave, it will write them. And all variables it will assign undefined before it runs only. Any doubts in statement? No. Now first line. Now if I print it, it will show undefined. Click this arrow, If you click this arrow, only one line will run. Now which line runs, sir? First line. If I check in console, what will be there, sir? Only line number 1 ran. If I run the second line, what will happen? In the place of undefined, it will take the 20. Any doubts in it? That's what I also did. Now, where is undefined? Dekho, either place dekho. This is undefined ka place. See it clearly. Now I will run the second line. Are you getting my point, So, second line ran. Now, in the place of undefined, kya hua? 20. Now, third line, if I run, it will print again a value. What it will print? No, if I print the third line, if I printed a value, what is a value now? 20. Oh, 20 बन चुका हो गया. So there is not undefined now. Now if I do, हो गया. Now it will never read functions. Functions are like a closed room. It will never go. You should first call the function, then only it will go inside any programming language. Now first directly it will go to calling. and it will say call some function and it will take 2 and 5. Call some function, it will take 2 and 5. Okay. Sir, till now, no problem, sir. Till now, how many execution contents are there? One. What is the execution content? Global execution content is there. Till now, only one is there, na? And click on this. Now, dekho. Now, how many are there? Now, how many execution content are there? Why? Because you went inside. I went inside. When I went inside, it is having its local execution content. Now, if you see, call stack is here. If you see here, call stack is there. In call stack, sum is added. Are you all getting my point, sir? A basic biryani process, if you remember, you will understand this thing. Okay. Now, now, inside this program, dekho, only this program, dekho. Now, X value is there, Y value is there. What is Z value? Undefined. See. But if I run this line number 7, what is the Z value will become? Let me run it, sir. 25. Now, if I print Z value 25, it will print on the screen and ho gaya my program. That's it. This is the last line. Now, whenever this program is over, whenever this masala one is over, this small function is over, it is removed. You can see, is there any local function now? And you can see in call stack also, is there any sum? Obviously, when one thing is over, it will be removed. Imagine my whole program is over. Is there anything in call stack? When your biryani is over, nothing will be on the stove. You will take it out. Any doubt, sir? No. Let me do the same experiment one more time. Understand it slowly. Let me do the same experiment one more time so that you will understand it. Now, let's rewrite whole program. Console.log a where a is equals to 5. Console.log b b where c is equals to 5. Now, function display display. I know that we did not discuss the functions, ma. I will tell you what are functions and all in future. This is just how JavaScript runs. So that if you understand, you will understand the basic logic behind the undefined. Okay. Now here, tomorrow we will discuss functions only. Okay. I will explain you after this undefined and null, which will complete primitive data types. Tomorrow, aramse we will do functions and then arrays and then objects. Okay. Yeah. Now let's discuss here where z is equals to 5 console.log z console.log z. Now I am going to explain the execution one more time. Everyone, first you try it. Everyone, I will explain it. First one. Everyone, please listen to it. Global execution content will be created, sir. Global execution content will be created. In this global execution content, they will write, they will write go here, global execution content Who maintain this global execution content, ma? Window. Who maintain this global execution content? Window. If online also, if anyone not understand, ask it. Now, first, every execution content will contain two things. How many it will contain? Two things. One is memory, one is execution. Execution. Now, now, memory will check it your program. Listen, memory will check your program and will give all the variables. Can anyone tell me memory will check your program and will give all the variables which are needed? Sir, this execution content or content? Execution content. Okay? Or context. Both are same. N or X. It was similar. Now, now, can anyone tell me how many variables you need in this program? Now, how many global execution content will store? Huh? No. Two. People who are thinking three are wrong. I will tell you. First, A. Did you give A value, sir, in your program? Somewhere you gave A value now. So it will take yes. A value will be there. I don't know A value now, but in future A value will come. Right or not? Next. Did you write it anywhere B value, ma? Sir, B value you never wrote. You just asked, but you never wrote. Right or not? So you just asked, but you never wrote. So you will not write B value. JavaScript will not check that. JavaScript is like, C I need and display I need. Display is a function. So I need to write that function also. That's it. But sir, Z is there na? But Z is inside display. Till now it did not. Functions are like closed rooms. So your main global execution content don't know what is inside display. Main global execution content don't know what is inside display. Now it has only three values: A, C, display. What is A value, sir? Undefined. What is A value? What is C value? Arre, undefined. And display is a function. Online, someone asked me, why not B? Dekho, B value is not there in your program. You printed B, but did you declare B anywhere? No. It will not say undefined. It will say not defined. वो दोनों अलग है. उसके लिए हम ये प्रोग्राम करा. Not defined. It's an error. Now, listen, guys. If you declare any value, if you declare in your any value, if you assigned any value, automatically it will take it, sir, and it will give undefined. Undefined bole to what is meaning of undefined? I don't know the value now, but in future the value will be there, right? That means that value is declared somewhere, but B value no one declared. Now execution starts. Let me run it. Shit, shit. Okay, let me run it, everyone. First one, it will run. It will say undefined. Fine. Second line, A value will become 5. Now, third line. Third line, it is asking Bina, did your program know Bima? Then it will say not defined. It's an error. your JavaScript program will stop here because JavaScript is a interpreted language. That means at one line error is there, it will not go below. Imagine you are preparing biryani, Ray. Listen, you are preparing biryani and they all gave ingredients. You took the ingredients. Now you started the process. Now in the process, they asked you to put some brinjal, but they did not mention that in ingredient. Then what you will say? It's an error, basically. Are you getting my point, sir? Okay. If they did not mention in the ingredients and if they directly go it in execution, that will be not defined, not undefined. Undefined and not defined are different. That will comes under error. Now let me run this program, sir. Everyone, let me run it this program slowly because once you understand this concept now, you can do anything. This will cover most of the interesting interview questions. Can you see here one error came? B is which line I got error? Line 3. If you go here, line 3, I got error. That's it. Your program will not go to line 4 because it's an interpreter. JavaScript goes with an interpreter only. Line number 3 error aa gaya, so line number 4 it will not go. Simple. That's why you should be so careful with the JavaScript. It's a case sensitive also. Okay. Now, now go here, go here, go here. Let me put a breakpoint everywhere and let's rerun the program. Can we, sir? Yes. Line number 1, it did not run. Line number 1, it did not run. If you go here, if you go to global, it declared A value. Did you see? Undefined. C value, undefined. There is no B. There is no B. That is why first time it printed A value undefined. So, अच्छा है. And next, second line A value 5 हो गया. If I run that, it will become A value 5. Now third line, it printed A value, B value. It is printing B value. Then if you print B value, what will happen, sir? If you print B value, what will happen? No, not defined B value. Error. That's it. Your program stopped. Online Saurabh asked the question, only declared values will go to memory. Yes, 100%. Error not defined. So let me remove that error, sir. Now see the program one more time. Go here. Let's rerun the program. It stopped in first line, A value undefined. Then second line, A value 5. Change it A value 5. You can also observe this call stack. See this call stack. Okay. Now you can see this. Next, C value 5. Ho gaya C value be 5. Now, will it call the function, sir? Will it call the function, ma? Because I did not call the function. I wrote the function. Did I call the function? So obviously it will not run the function. If you don't call it, it will not run. Now, display. Now I'm calling it. Now, let's rerun. Now, A value undefined, undefined, 5, C5. Now see, now I'm calling display. If I call display, what will happen, sir? Can you see here something called local came? Local came. This is called local execution content. If you see the local execution content also added to call stack. Local execution called also it's like the same biryani process if you remember. Now the another process added into the stove. Simple. Now first that process should complete. Then only we will come to this process. Now here Z value 5. Initially what is Z value? Then later make it Z value 5. Now print the Z value. Now everything is over. Now display is removed. Call stack say. Now when whole program is over, everything will be removed. If you don't put this breakpoints, if you don't put these breakpoints, you can't see this all. It will happen this all, but it all will happen in fraction of seconds. You can't see this. Okay. So that's why I put breakpoint and explained it line by line. Swati asked a question, sir, means it will not consider the variable defined inside a function inside memory. It will define inside function memory. Function variables goes in function memory. That is why local execution content is there. Imagine inside one function and another function is there. That chota function will have again its own memory, its own execution. Every function inside a program will have their own execution content. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear, ma? This is how the basic JavaScript runs. Okay. Now, all you have to remember is what is call stack, what is global execution content, what is hoisting. Hoisting, that means running using the values before declaration. Okay. Now, when we come to our point, actually we started with this point. We started with this point called undefined and null. Undefined and null. Now you guys know what is mean by undefined. And let me tell you in my own way. Undefined means accidental absence of value. That means some value is there, but it is not present now. But 100% it might be present in future. Okay. It may or may not, but it might present in future. That's what it will believe. But null is not like that. Null means null means null means intentional absence of value. Intentional absence of value. That means you are only making some value null. That means that value you don't want. It's not used anymore. Imagine you go to one restaurant. You go to one restaurant and there is one table in that restaurant. Okay. There is one table in that restaurant, and the table, on the table, there is some board called reserved. Reserved. Now, what does it mean, sir? The table is empty, but it is having a reserved board. Will you go and sit? But it is empty, na? It is reserved. That means it might be empty now, but in future someone will come there. That is what undefined. Clear? But imagine same restaurant you go. This time the table it is having a board. Empty thing is there, but this time the board is broken. There is one table, empty table, but it is saying it like this table is broken. Will you go and sit? No. Not only you, no one in future also will go and sit. That is null. Are you getting my point, ma? Null system will not give. We will give. Undefined system basically give. Earlier, we did not give a equals to undefined. We just ask the a value before declaration. Automatically, it only says undefined. But if we want null, we should give a equals to null. You are playing a game. Suddenly, your all points gone. That's it. You are dead. Marchuka. Null value hai. Imagine you have lifelines. वो undefined होता. Resurrect. Are you getting my point, ma? In future, we will use it in real time that you might get in a basic idea. But the restaurant one is a good example. Any doubts till now? Any doubts till now, sir? No. Now, now, I will give you some task. I will give you some task which is very simple. Everyone, go to this website named Free Code Camp. Go to this website freecodecamp.org. Everyone, you go to today's task. Go to this website. Please do the tasks. Go to this website freecodecamp.org. Let's click get started. Let's click get started. Let's click get started. Go down. Can you see here JavaScript algorithms and data structures? Click on this. Click on this. Now, now, okay. Here they are saying it. Learn introductory JavaScript by building. Okay, let's go this introduction. In this practice, you will learn how to work with arrays, strings, loops. Okay, go here. Now, first, click on first one. Click on first one. Okay, read it, these lines slowly, understand it, and do exactly how they wanted. Okay, I will do some levels for you so that you will understand. Someone asked, sir, primitive data types stores the values in global execution content. So what about non-primitive data types? I think Saurabh mistaken. Primitive values don't store the values in primitive data types. Any value you declare primitive or non-primitive or kuch bhi, any values you needed will be stored inside the global execution content because that is how JavaScript engine runs. Okay. Now, anyway, did everyone understand the 6 lines, ma? Did everyone understand the 6 lines? They did not do anything. They just put everything in console. And whatever they put console in, it came here. Right or not? Now, this pyramid, you have to print it. Okay. Now, first they are explaining. JavaScript is a programming language that powers the web. That is true. Unlike HTML, CSS you have learned previously, JavaScript is most commonly used to write logic instead of markup. True. In this project, you will learn the basics and apply those concepts in building the pyramid generator. Very nice. Come down. Then, a pyramid generator is a program where you can set type of character, count of pyramid, and direction of pyramid. The program will generate based on these inputs. Click on check code to proceed the next step. Okay. Check the code. I did not do anything only. Ho gaya. First step is simple only, just to understand. Next step, they are asking you. One of the most important concepts in programming is variables. A variable might point to a specific memory address that stores a value. Variables are given a name which can be used throughout your code to accept the values. How do you declare a variable, sir? Using var. Using, but there are two other ways also I told you, let and const, which we did not discuss. They are explaining you. They are telling you declaring a variable means giving it a name. That is, we know in JavaScript that is often done with the let keyword. For example, here is how you should do. Let hello. You declared hello. Nice. Now, so they are asking you to use let keyword to declare a variable character. And note down, it is common practice to end the statements with semicolon. Then let write. Let what they wanted character. semicolon, 2 HS came. हो गया. See how much easy it is. What? Error? Oh, next. This is next one. Third level. You should give character equals to something hello. Character equals to hello. Now it's ho gaya. Next level. Are you getting my point, sir? I don't want something ads are there, I think. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Ask me later. Now. Till now, any doubts, ma? Now, like that, I want you to do it level by level. Complete these levels. Sir, you have so many games here. This each one is one game, and I want you to complete it more and more. One level, it will not take more than a 1 minute, 100%. Are you getting my point, ma? If you do morning 10 levels, 10 minutes, afternoon 10 levels, and evening or night 10 levels, in 3 days you can complete that. At least you will learn something, na? Are you all getting my points? Any doubts here? No. That's it for today. Thank you all, and I will push the whole code into the GitHub and we'll meet you tomorrow.